Alright, and we are back with another episode of Duel Masochist, and as you can see, I am back in my, well, I would say main deck, our slop deck, you know, the random cards we pull, because in the last episode, we did pull Sinister Sovereign, and we do have long one from the very beginning, so we can relatively easily make this. So what I did is basically put in long one, put in Magma Dragon, and Unmasked Dragon. Both are worms. Unmasked Dragon can summon Magma Dragon. And then Magma Dragon should be able to resummon Unmasked Dragon. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see. But we just to put in a few more worms, so I have more targets to special summon long one. Now, one other change I made, and you know, I removed some cards like Victorica, you know, most level 4s. Because we can, you know, special summon with Sleeper. And I think, you know, I want to try this out, you know, with long one. I am a little confused because for some reason I feel like I removed Starry Dragon, which I didn't want to remove. There we go. Yeah, I can summon Starry Knight with Sleeper still, and again, hard summoning this can still be a decent way to, you know, get a threat on the board. And it's 2 tributes, which is a little annoying, but we do have several ways to special summon monsters on the field, and this, again, destroys cards, and is very good against Dark decks, which we may or may not face, I don't know. I also put Mistworm in the deck instead of our FA card, because while this requires 2 non-tuner monsters and a tuner, the effect is just, or rather, this is easier to summon for us because the levels line up better. If you have a level 3 and a level 4, and then, you know, Spear Holder or Tricorn to get to level 9, and it returns 3 cards to the hand, which can be pretty good, especially if we want to swing for lethal. And then, of course, you know, Sinister Sovereign, like I said, this is just, you know, we can banish cards if they activate it. It doesn't negate them, but it does inflict damage, and that can be a deciding factor, I think. I just want to try this. Let me see how far we come. Now, at this point in time, Ryzeal is in the game, right? So we might have to look out for that, because a lot of people are going to play Ryzeal right now. And what I thought about doing, if we face too many of them, and I don't know if this works, we do have this guy, Flying Sea, and the controller of this card cannot XD summon, right? So if that worked, that'd be very funny, but we'll see how many Ryzeal we actually face. When Malice was out, we didn't really face that many Malice decks. So I don't know, like putting this in now seems a little overkill because, again, it doesn't do anything against non-XD decks, and I don't even know if it does anything against Ryzeal, since they still can just link it off. But we'll see. So, yeah. The water deck hasn't changed. So, let's start with the first duel. Let's try to get some packs today. Alright, here we go. That's not the best sign. Okay. They do this a lot. Like, just shotgun Fuwalas, which is really strange to me, but okay. Gotta get the draw at all costs. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear this, but I have a little bit of a cold, so that's my excuse now if I do absolutely terribly and misplay all the time. That I can't concentrate because of my cold. Yeah. That's the excuse today. Meteorologic Aggregator. Oh, it's Ryzeal. Well. Literally the first thing we play is Ryzeal. That's crazy. And someone got either really lucky or has way too much money on their hands. Do they have any spell I need to negate? I mean, probably not. At least nothing that will do anything. Konami really is to calm down with how they design cards. Like, damn. Oh yeah, we'll negate that. That's a field spell. I don't care. What now? They're all pyro. No, they're not. This is thunder. Interesting. Why is this one different? This one's also thunder. Okay, so now I need to figure out, are all the Xyz thunder monsters? Because if they are, I would have to try and call thunder with Eschatos if I ever get to it. And if I can get Eschatos out early, I would have to call Pyro, I guess. So I stop like these cards from being special summoned. And now I'm sad. We gotta observe this to know what I might want to do if I actually face them again, because I don't think we'll win this one. What is the theme of these cards, by the way? Is this like armors in which are like elements or something? Like, I don't... This looks like a Drytron card. It's called Ice Ryzeal, but it's a Pyro. That doesn't make... Well, there's no Ice type, so I guess. Okay. Is Detonator Pyro or Thunder? Pyro, of course. Oh my god. This might be a problem. Oh. Okay. You do you, man. You do you. What an astonishing and interesting first duel, huh? At least we can observe Ryzeal. You can search 2 cards over that? My god. Huh. If you have a Ryzeal monster in your field or your graveyard, bro. What? Talk about power creep, man. You know, when back in the day, your opponent needed monsters for you to special summon some stuff for free? Good old times. Okay, what? You're gonna make another detonator? Yep. Look at him go! Does this do anything? No. Chain block by Unmasked Ring, I guess. I mean, they can just stop this, because for some reason... it can... This is a once per turn effect, right? Yeah, it is, okay. Okay, so this doesn't work. What? How is this a normal monster? A normal trap card? What the hell? This should be UR. What the fuck? Just don't make this a normal just because it's a rare, just because it's a trap. God damn. Wow, they must be really proud of themselves. Anyway, let's get into the next duel. Alright, we might be facing our first bots this season. Right. It was indeed a bot, and that makes our first bot pack this season. To open once the next season starts, but for now, let's get into the next duel. Alright, well, that's a hand we can at least, you know, play. Not much, but we can use cards that are in fact in that hand. Question is, what are we facing? Blackwing? Really? Like as a practice for the Synchro event? What the hell? Let's book this, because I know they have cards when they control one Blackwing. I don't know if this works, probably not. So this will probably never be seen, but you know. Wait, what? Wait, that stopped them from searching? There's no way. Ah, that is interesting. Tomato, tomato. What do I want to special summon? Probably my scissors. That worked unexpectedly well. I'll be honest. I don't know. Okay, so you say there's a chance, huh? Okay, activate Prism to get back or not get back our tomato, just target our tomato. Can they activate in response to Prism? Oh, Maxi, okay. Well, that's kind of rough, I'm gonna be honest. Was about to special summon a bunch of monsters. Well. Nope, that's not what I wanted. How much defense does this guy have? 2k. Okay, well that's a little annoying. Oh, well, I mean, you know. What you gonna do about it? We just have to discard it again. I don't know why it even activated that. You... That is actually hilarious, because the card would have been useless anyway. I mean, I take it. I don't care. No, I don't want to negate my own card. Well, that's, I mean, we might have just been, we might just be dead to because of Maxi. Like, I'm pretty sure Maxi is gonna end us. Really? The third one, huh? Loot. Yeah, I played into Maxi a little too much. I should have stopped when I was able to out the bot. But then again, I mean, they already drew 2 at this point, and I don't think the extra black woman makes much of a difference right now. Oh boy. We close this. At this rate, this episode might be 4 hours long, because I don't know. This is the second duel that takes forever. I want to keep in the first Ryzeal duel. I kind of want to keep this in, but we haven't even had a pack yet. I mean, we haven't lost yet. Like, if I can stay alive long enough, there might be a chance. There might be a chance. That's fair. Well, not fair, but it's fine. Really? Are you making a level 12? I should have linked away Soul Scissors in my second main. Oh no, a 10. Oh no, what? Oh my god, are you making the big... I know they are, like, dark winged beasts, but, like, come on, dude. This is ridiculous. Why not just play Blackwing? Why do you need to play Raid Raptors and then go into the big mecha guy? How lame is that? That is so lame. I mean, Arsenal Falcon works on Blackwing cards as well, so... Maybe they aren't going into Ultimate Falcon, Giga Chat, Megazord, Decepticon, I don't know. They probably will, let's be real. That's a 10. In theory. Or Vistrix. They're just going into Ultimate Falcon, right? I should have made Griffin. Oh, I don't know. The arrows might have been kinda annoying for that. Gaga Magician, what is happening? Okay. Excuse me? Can I have this card? Yo, the Royal Full Armor Master everybody got at some point. Crazy. I feel like, and you know, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like we are dead. Oh, this one is a negate, right? No way. Oh, I can't. Okay. This is not going to work, but It is really funny. If... Come on. What is this? What? This sounds gonna be activated on the field. Another card up. Dude, I hate people. Yep. So that was another bot, weirdly enough. So that makes 2 bot packs in 1 episode, which is more... Well, it's not more than the entire last season. But we are 1 of last season, and this is just this episode. And this is the second duel we won. And it's a second bot. That is rough. Today is rough. I would get my hopes up, but we all know that this is a lie, so let's not. This is not. Was this in a like special pack? Oh, we do have this card as well. Cool. We are not using it, but we own it. Oh, okay. Maybe they aren't lying. Wouldn't that be crazy? Nope. Menko. I was about to say, can this attack when it's in defense? No, right? That would have been rough. Cosmic Cyclone. Okay. I wish I had Cosmic Cyclone. No! Why not choose the other one? Mean. No, we are fine, kinda. Oh yeah, we are fine. I mean, we're not really fine, but we are fine. Machine Warrior. What can you do when I normally summon a Marauding Captain? Please stop. Well, I guess we're not fine, actually. That's kind of awful. I mean, it's kind of awful if we don't draw anything we can do. However, we are relative... Okay, there's no way... Well, of course there's a way. I have several cards of specific archetypes. Now, this is... Okay. That is not very nice. What am I supposed to do with this? Now we're losing against another Masochist because we draw utter garbage. I need to scrap this deck, man. It sucks ass. I need to redo the whole thing. Just chuck out everything. Like, Gadala doesn't do anything for us. And this is another warrior. I want to cry. At least I save some damage. That's fine. If I had a way to destroy Gadala, that would be nice. Okay, I don't. But, well... I could call Insect, destroy Gadala, and be rid of that. But I could also just not do that. It's destroyed, you can spare someone's spring spawn. There's no way they have that, right? Yeah, let's actually just do this. I don't want to do any fucking... I don't want to risk it. Let's get rid of this, this, and this. Okay. So we have ways to do 100 damage, right? Come on. $100 damage. We can... Come on. You've gotta be kidding me. They definitely pulled better spells and traps than us, I guess. Oh, we're going to lose this on 100 life points. We're just dead. There's no way they are link summoning or something. They just attack us and we're dead. Okay, it has Ghost Spell. At least Ghost Spell has 0 attack. Oh, you made a grave mistake, friend. Starry Dragon Cycle. Bye-bye. Damn it. Good to know that we can't even win against a Masochist deck. Oh my god. Are you seeing this? We have actually cards in hand that do stuff. That's crazy, actually. I probably should have done that stuff, but... Why rush it if I can just get negated? Which is way funny. That is lame. Does this do anything else? Because some mates have other animations, I guess. What the hell? Bird. Is this triggered by the chocolate phone? Maybe not. Hello? How do I trigger the birds? Oh! cute. Yep, that's the second card. That's the 60 card deck. I don't like it. Oh my god. Oh no! Oh, come on, man. Why are people like this? Why are they like this? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Yeah, that's fine. I am not intending to draw that many cards on it, actually. No, I don't want to debunk my own long one. You wanna deal with effect damage? Yeah, take some. No, you don't do that, dude. Don't do that! Oh well. At least we can get some more damage on the field, I guess. Yep, that's fine. This is probably not great, but I'm not going to take this. I'll destroy it with Starry Night if I can. Because I kind of know what... Oh my god. Oh no! Not this idiot! Wait, why would you do this in attack position? Okay, cool. Sure. I would just bash into that thing. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Thought so. Oh, it's a link 3. I'm stupid. Wait, I have a rum. I need to... I can do this, right? So... Yep, I don't care. Yep, that's fine. I'm about to kill someone. I'm 90% sure there's another magic cylinder down there. And I'll just lose now. Thank fuck. I'm so fucking pissed off. Finally. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. This is so horrible to watch. Everything is awful. But if they had another magic cylinder, I would have probably broken my microphone. Let's open a goddamn pack. I'm so sick of this shit. Alright, this better be fucking Harpy's Feather Dust or something. Holy shit. Garbage, 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 garbage. Garbage. A second one of these guys. Which is never... Like, the one we have never was any use. And another Planet Patrol card, which is fine, I guess. But this doesn't do anything for us. A Wind-Up. This card, battled an opponent's monster, you can destroy the opponent's monster. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, it does... we can't really use... Well, I mean, we can use this. We probably will, honestly. It's a remover, I guess. Holding no cards, you cannot cut it. Cannot cut... Once per turn. What? Trash. Oh, look, it's the obnoxious Celtic swordsman. And what is this? Could this go? Okay. Yeah, Wind Up Juggler is fine, I guess. We have the Carrier, I think. So maybe, but it's literally the second Wind Up main deck monster we have, so probably not going to happen. Let's get some more duels going, I guess. Okay, so after getting absolutely beaten up for quite a bit, like, it's rough right now. So what I did, I took a short break. And by that I mean, I went to sleep. And I changed the deck a bit before I go on another adventure of getting beaten up. So, obviously, I didn't change our water deck. I'll, you know, leave that for later. I did change our, you know, normal or main deck, if you will, for a little bit. So what I did is I just removed some cards that I feel like did nothing. Or didn't do enough, rather. And then I'm going to try out some stuff. So I added Laundry Dragon Maid because we have... Nudyal, I don't know, and Lorpa, and my logic behind this is if I can get these two and Laundry, we can summon, well, we can summon this one. But these two are basically hand traps, right? Like, I can discard this and shuffle a monster in our opponent's graveyard back into the deck. I can discard this and, you know, negate it. This is basically Effect Veiler, if you will. That's probably going to be the main purpose of those cards. Now, I don't know how well this will work, but I'm willing to try, just especially with this one, being able to just negate something on the field, and this one shuffling something back. Now, but keep in mind, these are not really hand traps, since they are not quick effects. I cannot activate them on my opponent's turn, right? But I can try to, you know, stop them from doing stuff that might give us an edge. Especially Lorpa is basically as if we'd imperm something on our turn, right? On the start of our turn. So I'm willing to try that. I talked about this earlier. I did put Flying Sea in the deck. I put in one. I feel like I faced, I mean, you're not going to see most of the duels that happened, but I feel like I faced more Ryzeal this one, like the 2-hour recording, than I did the whole last season facing Malice. So I just put in Flying Sea. Flying Sea is also decent when we go up against, well, it's okay if we go up against something like Photon, which we do relatively often. So, you know, maybe it'll come in handy there. I just have to be careful that I don't shotgun this and summon it after they link summon, you know? And I don't know if this will work against Ryzeal or anything, but I mean, I can just take it out. If it doesn't really matter. One of the only pack we got today had Wind Up Juggler in it, and this is basically we can summon it, crash, destroy a monster on the field. That's my logic behind this. You know, it can get rid of a monster, or it just dies. It doesn't, you know, it happens. I put in Mothman, so this can help us to, you know, for example, discard this guy, you know. And I want Nephalibis in the graveyard after all, but, you know, if I can activate the effect, if I don't. I think Mothman, we had this card for a while. I took it out because it really felt a little weird to use, but I'm willing to try. At this point, I'm very much willing to try. Another addition is Sword Soul Emergence, because this lets us search our long one. I haven't put in our other Sword Soul card because we do have this guy, Chunjun. I didn't put him in. I will probably, and you know, maybe even taking out Flying Sea is kind of rough because I don't really want to put another higher level monster. But if we draw this too often together with Long One, or draw it after we already have Long One, I'm willing to put another Sword Soul card in the deck, and you know, this one being on the only other card, you know, that has to suffice. And yeah, I also re-added Lose One Turn. I'm not a huge fan of Lose One Turn, but we have several ways to out it ourselves now with like Twister and Oleanoides. So if we have to, I will use it, and it does make our opponent surrender sometimes. And that's what I'm pretty much betting on. And yeah, I'm, you know, I gotta really, you know, work on the deck a lot more. It's just very hard to just, for me to figure out what to do, especially since the very, like, we pulled Eschatos very early, and since then, none of the quote-unquote boss monsters do anything for us. What I really would like to get is something that is, you know, like a proper boss monster that is, you know, like Aeromax, like there has some protection. Like Eschatos. Eschatos has this, cannot be destroyed by card effects, which is huge. But something that cannot be targeted would be crazy nice, right? So far, no luck. But I don't know. It's the one thing we have is Eschatos that can win us games. And, you know, some cards to finish it off with, like Utopia the Lightning. Now, obviously, Sinister Sovereign doing damage to our opponent is quite nice. And yeah, I mean, you know, there's nothing more to say. I'm just gonna try some more duels, see if we can win a bit. Get a few packs. And yeah, hopefully this is working out better than the last 2 hours. So I'll see you in the next duel. It is terrible. Drawing 3 cards we cannot use. Well, I mean, Lorpa at least has its discard effect, but goddamn. Is this... Oh, no. What is this? Oh my god. Oh well. Who can play that game? What? Oh my god, stop! So can you do something now? Yep. Ooh. Vion. Okay. Time to lose a turn. Okay. So, I assume this is actually heroes and not some weird deck and they just had all their spell and traps in hand. I mean, they also have this hero field, I guess. Yeah, let's not let that resolve. Stopping them in every turn possible. That is fine. Oh my god. Well, at least we reduce the damage we take. Smashing ground. Exciting. Exciting. Yep, that is fine. That makes sense. They're probably going to destroy, lose one turn. Right. They are not. Okay, that's fine. This is not a once per turn. So they might just have another one they can activate. In which case, damn. This happened before. So, I wouldn't be surprised, really. I'm just getting beaten up. Because I can't draw a monster. That's a monster. It does protect us. Technically. They were able to activate something when I said. That's concerning. Okay. They can special summon a hero, but the effect is negated. It's pretty good. That's a no for me, dog. They honest nears me now. I'm gonna cry. That's why I usually don't like cards like lose one turn, but you know, if you can't beat them, join them, I guess. And we made a bunch of Dark Magician players surrender using lose one turn, so there's that. I can't believe this is happening. Okay. So, there's a world in where we get another monster in the graveyard somehow, and then Eschatos Warrior, and then we're good. Obviously, they have probably at least one Imperm down there. Maybe Judgment. We got Judgment like half the duels we played, so... What is this? Discard one to hand. Okay. Okay. Well, whatever they fusion summon is getting negated, so... Yeah, you're also getting negated, my guy. Oh, but it's 2100. That is fucked up. Oh, I'm so stupid. I didn't need to do that. It would have... Lose one turn would have put them to defense. It's fine. Everything they summon now is also getting put in defense. I don't care. I always forget that the last effect. Pretty sure this happened before, where I shotgunned like something, thinking my card would get run over, but they couldn't because it would have been set to defense anyway. It's fine. We can get out of this eventually. Okay. I mean, that's good. How is it possible? Half our deck is summonable monsters and we drew one. That is crazy. So I see a way. If they have a monster at the end, and I can get the... Well, they need two monsters. Because we need to flip something down with Canadia. That's fine. You're still negated. We need to flip something down with Canadia. Have them... They need one warrior on the field. And then I don't like, if I get negated, it's gonna be rough. However, that's our shot, and I do want to win this at some point. Anyway, you're getting turned sideways. Unless you can stop, lose one turn. No? Okay. It's fun. This is content, huh? Content. And face. Okay. This is our chance. Kinda. Okay. So we can now summon something at least. Alright, let me activate Canada first, because I want to try this. With this custom assessment, okay, it doesn't have a great effect. Let's flip this down. Do you have a response to that? It's fine if they do. It's actually better if they do. No. Okay. Okay, then now I want to activate Law Path. To negate this. Doesn't matter if they... As long as they don't banish it, I'm fine. Okay, I can't summon... 1, 2... Oh, right, yeah. Okay, now I want to only annoy these. My own lose one turn. Activate Canada. If they negate this, we still can play the game. Alright. So we summon Canada. Oh boy. It's all or nothing now. They have a response to the summon. Ah, that's bad. Yeah, I knew it. That was an imperm. Okay. That's fine-ish. Can only activate long one's effect when it's special summoned, so we are not going to summon that guy. A response to Olenoides. I would say Oleonoides, but it's Olenoides. It's, I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Okay. So Escotos gets negated. But that's technically fine. Kinda. Let's summon Moran and Captain. Let me check. Where is it? Nope, that's Lopa. How much defense do you have? 1800. Ah, that's annoying. That is really annoying. Actually, that's actually fine. Okay. I can still get rid of it. That's the main part. No. Well, I can still try to get rid of it. Oh my god. There's something they can activate on every single step. And it's freaking me out. Well, I know they can special summon something from that deck. They have the Evil Assault or whatever. Ah, Foolish Burial. Did they top deck that? That is rough. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have destroyed the lose one turn and just hope that they couldn't deal with Eschatos when I waited a turn. That's probably what I should have done. Eschatos still has 2500 and everything their special summon is getting put into defense, so I think that was a mistake. I should have summoned Eschatos and left lose one turn on the field and be like, it doesn't matter if they have something, because anything would have gotten negated anyway. Well, now I know, and I will promptly forget until the next time. What are you making? Maxi. And the last card in hand is Polymerization. You could still just draw a second Eschatos. Okay. I mean, they have to summon... they can, but they have to summon something to get over Eschatos, like beat over it. And they can. They have, like, the one that... Like, a few hero cards get attack points depending on how many heroes are engraved on the field. And they can easily get over 3k. Ah, man. Or they just plasma me, that's also... that's also a possibility. What is going on in this thing? Well, it is a prison, I guess. What is this guy, by the way? Like a snake with wings. Cool. What are we making? Sunrise. At least the destruction effect of Sunrise doesn't do anything. But he'll probably go over 3k, which... Yuck. Don't worry, we'll just... we live this, and then... just get another... oh no. And then get another... Eschatos in hand. At least we made them work for it, I guess. That's actually hit the octoadic one. Hit the octoadic one. Yes. Am I missing? Did they have Honest News in hand? There's no way, right? They didn't. What? Cool? It's literally the first actual effect on the card. Oh! What? Okay. Maybe should have done that earlier? Oh, come on. That is so mean. That's not good. Excuse me? So what? Is this... that seems kind of rough. There's no downside to this? There's no downside to this. That is crazy. No. Wait, actually, no, that's not good enough. Hear me out. Oh, come on, man! Alright, here we are. Finally, our second pack this episode. It would be 4 if I didn't make up this stupid bot rule, but now I'm sticking to it. So, you know, second pack. At least it's glowing. You know, there could be something cool in here, like Harpy's Feather Duster or something. Beast Magic Attack. Is that Pendulum stuff? Yes. Cryston Matrix. Thunderbird! Always fails, never lets me down. That is a very good pull. Guardian Slime. If you take all effective consideration this card from your hand during damage calculation, makes this card gain defense equal to the opponent's attack. This card's in your hand if you go, I mean, we can just summon this from our hand. Dude, it's got some fucking arms. Holy shit. Maybe. Unfortunately, I really want level 9s. We still cannot make our rank 9 royal rare, guy. I don't know. It's weird. And Sun Avalon, definitely. Okay, I guess. But yeah, Thunderbird's crazy nice. I was looking for more cards to discard stuff. Is this... This is generic. Well, the summon is generic. The first effect is generic. The second effect isn't, but... I mean, we can make level 5s, and putting all of them in defense is not that bad. And that's just a spell counter card, right? Yeah. Yeah, but Thunderbird is great. That is actually really nice. So, yeah, I'm gonna put Thunderbird in the deck. I don't know what I'll take out yet. But this is definitely going in the deck. And then I'll see you in the next duel. I'm gonna try to get at least 1 more pack. And if that goes really fast, I might try to go for 2. But, you know, I'm not too optimistic right now. But, yeah, I'll see you in the next duel after I put Thunderbird into our deck. Okay, let's try this again. I changed some of the cards in the deck to make room for another Octoedic level 4 that searches our other Octoedic. And also, I added Hagar Lizardos. And I'm doing this again because I just got OTK'd by Ancient Gear. He's throwing a tantrum, what the hell? Sheehan Smoke Signal. Okay, that's 6M. Well, the new support is out, right? So... Oh boy. That is certainly interesting. Uh-huh. I'm honest, like, the last time I interacted with 6am and played 6am was like 15 years ago. Feels like. So I'm a little confused. Okay. Well, I'm not confused, I don't know what they're doing. Like, I've never seen this card in my life. Or this. I was so happy that I face exam because it's cool, and then they shut out the Turia Beast. I mean, at least it's not like the end of the turn. Right? I mean, that's fine. Activate Scissors and destroy Shield. Bye. I should have taken this out, I think, but oh well, here we are. I mean, surely. I called it right for once. That's crazy. Come on, come on, come on. Let me attack. I can't believe it! I am blessed! They rage quit. Oh my god. Thank you, Spiral Tough. What a hero. Truly. Yeah, I decided, because I'm already recording an hour again, and obviously I don't want the episode to be like 3 hours. This is going to be the final pack of this episode. So this pack and our legacy packs, of which we have like 7 or 8 or something. So let's hope we get something good in the packs. We got 10 legacy packs. There's gotta be something decent in here. Well, spoke too soon, I guess. Oh, actually, Antitopian. Nah, Antitopian is not good. Well, I mean, it's a rank 4 that's not terrible. Attach that monster to this card as material. Why would I do that? Unfortunately. What the hell? That the frog, that funny rhino guy. Anything lower rarity that is good. Oh! A second usable smashing ground. I say usable because we have 3, but 2 of them are in the starter deck, so we can use them. Okay. Funny. Yeah, smashing ground is great. Antitopian is, you know, it's a card, I guess. So yeah, let's open the master pack. Well, you know, not getting my hopes up too much, but you know, what can I say? You know, it's better than when I recorded the first part yesterday. Oh, we got an upgrade! Oh, or maybe not. This game. I can't be too mad, but come on. Okay, Cupid pitch another one. Another Karakuri. Double exposure. Level 6 or low monster with the same name on the field. The levels are doubled. Okay. At the start of the battle phase, you can target monster once control. That doesn't matter. The first effect is interesting, though. Unfortunately, again, we have no way of getting to our uneven rank XVs, which I would probably use this for, right? We can get to 9, and I don't think we have a decent rank 10. I'm pretty sure. There are also not that many rank 10s, and all of them are UR, so, you know. But maybe in the future, if we get like the weird rank guy. Cool, now I just need Blackluster Soldiers. That's Brother of Fire Fist and Cosmo Dark Planet. Okay, so the upgrade light. That's great. Well, we got a glossy card, I guess. Does this do anything outside of... No, it doesn't. It's just for the material. Yeah, that's it for this episode. I got really, really, really frustrated on the first half. This part, I'm glad I took the break and changed the deck a bit, because now I feel a lot better, you know? I mean, also, in between these recordings, I got my first legit shiny in a Pokemon game. And it was Nuzleaf. If I don't forget, I put a picture of shiny Nuzleaf on the screen. And I like Shiftry, so I count this as an absolute win. And pull-wise, we got Smashing Ground, I guess, and the Octoedic card, which is pretty cool. I mean, we almost summoned it, and then it got Cold Bite, but, you know, maybe next time, I guess. So yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. God damn, that was rough. This is the 50th episode. It was awful. It was just awful, awful. I'll see what I can do about the absolute terror that was. But maybe we are a bit more lucky when the Synchro event rolls around and all these freaks... Sorry, it was so mean. All these people who play way too much or spend way too much money on this game are occupied with that. And maybe we can face some easy opponents. Probably not. But maybe. Or sometimes you just have to get lucky, right? We just make people rage quit. And then we win, get a pack, and this is the result. But, I mean, I can't be too mad. Again, a second Smashing Ground, it's a removal, it's a spell, which is even more important. So I'll take it. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next episode of Masochist. Have a nice day, afternoon, night, whatever, and wherever you are. Goodbye.